chard, I guess, into our pan of spices. And this is like your base of ingredients, and so it's really important that you get this seasoned just right. Today I added some tomatoes to my roasted spices, and we're going to see where that takes us. And then I'm just going to add my greens. I'll let them cook down. So it's very important that you eat greens every week, especially as a plant-based person, a vegetarian, a vegan, whatever name you want to call yourself. Eat your greens every week, every day if you can. And you can by making a green smoothie. But if on the days that you're not making a green smoothie, then have some greens on your plate. That's why I have so many recipes of making these different greens, because I know how vital they are. Okay, they're like these greens are in a way they're you can consider them the solar panels of the vegetation world. Okay, because they absorb so much light. More education, you can get my book, Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. Go and read the reviews on Amazon. And then you can purchase it at redblackgreen&vegan.com. Okay, family, so over here we have the stems to the red chard. As you can see, they're a beautiful red color. They're very fibrous. And when you consume these, what you're doing is that you're giving your intestines like the great sweep out. Okay? You're sweeping out the walls of your intestines with this fiber. Now, also, it's a little bit challenging to consume. So if you're going to use it in your dishes, you want to put a nice dice on the chop. This absolutely takes away your desire for food when you drink the broth of the stems. At how satiated it made me feel internally just by drinking the broth. So if you've got somebody who's ill or just someone who needs to be stronger, give them the broth herbal tea with it. Depending on what they're dealing with. They're dealing with, they need to strengthen the liver. They can put in some teas that are good for the liver, or they need to strengthen the spleen, teas that are good for the spleen or the stomach. Okay, so use your wisdom. Just be creative. Don't throw this away. This is like gold on your cutting board. Okay, so Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. When you add tomatoes to your greens during the roasting process, you don't need to add any additional water. You just need to put it on low and let it cook down. These are really delicious. I have a couple warming spices in here. I have some paprika, and then, the usual onions. Yes, garlic. Garlic. I say that because for many years I didn't eat garlic. This is the first time I'm eating garlic in, 15 years? So, yeah, blame it on the corona. There it is. Okay? So yes, this is really, really good with the tomatoes. You don't need any additional water. Oh, it's so tasty too. Add your sea salt or your Himalayan pink salt, and you might start a riot. So I'll show it to you when I have it plated up. Okay, you guys, I'm trying to encourage you to not throw away your cuttings from the food that you prepare at home. And I have done that. I showed you how it's a little dark in here, I'm sorry, how we made our red Swiss chard. And then we took the stems of the Swiss chard, we cooked it into a broth. And here we have the broth. So I can use this for other recipes. I can drink it as tea. I can add tea to it and have a very filling, nutrient-dense drink that I use to make the broth. And what can I do with this? Well, I can put this in the food processor along with some other ingredients and make a loaf. I can make a veggie burger. I can add it as a filler to other dishes, or I can put it in the compost. Your choice. Okay? So when you're in the kitchen, be wise with your food. Try to think ahead and give yourself enough time to do a little bit extra. All right? Okay. Talk to you soon. Okay, Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. We have the beginnings of a veggie burger or a veggie loaf here. And remember the cooked stems from the red chard? Well, we have that in here mixed up with some flour. I used incorn this time. You can get that from redblackgreen&vegan.com. And then I added some beans and some additional spices. The full recipe is in the back of the book, Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. Okay, so if you have your book, you can, pop it open and see the full recipe. For those of you who don't need a recipe, this is what we're working with. Okay, so we're going to grind this down in the food processor, and then we're going to make it into a patty or a loaf, add some vegan gravy, and voila, we have a beautiful dinner. Okay, and I forgot to tell you, I like using incorn in my dishes because it is a wheat that is non-hybridized. Yeah, it's really good. I get it from Young Living. Go to my website and use my Young Living link if you would. Okay? And I hope if you're still with me by this time that you've subscribed. I gotta meet the numbers game here on YouTube, so it'd really help me if you guys wouldn't just watch, but you'd also subscribe, and that way you know every time I load up with another video. And my videos are gonna get better and better and better. Just you wait and see. Okay, Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. We're over here at the stove, and we've taken some of our batter, and we're gonna do a couple test burgers in our black skillet with our avocado oil, even though this is not going to be at such high heat. But I'm out of grapeseed oil, which is what I normally use. Sometimes I'll even use coconut oil. Okay, there we go. So we're going to cook these, we're going to taste them, and then we're going to adjust the batter with seasonings if we need to. So you got to be smart about this. You don't want to put something where people are going to say, oh, this don't have no taste. Right? No, you're going to figure that out before you even serve it. So I'm going to be creating a sandwich made out of red cabbage. And then I'm going to put in some tomatoes, and I'm going to put in some cheese, tomatoes, and some of this benevolent bacon, which I really don't advise because it has canola oil in it, but I'm going to use it, and we'll see what we can come up with. Yeah, it will be very, very different and interesting, and hopefully tasty. I know it's going to be tasty because I have worked with the red cabbage before, and I've never worked with red cabbage and cheese, vegan cheese, so that'll be new. And I've never worked with this before, but it'll be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. All right. And I also have my veggie patties over here warming up. Maybe I could put that in a sandwich too. Good idea, huh? That might work. These are really good, so I could also use that. I have lots of options here. Hey, Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. Okay, so I am about the task of making this red cabbage sandwich. I have it on the grill, and I have it seasoned. I had to turn it down because I was cooking it too fast. So think it's not ready yet. So I'm going to let it keep cooking. More to come. Stay tuned. Minute, maybe 2. Let me get it out. Hey you guys. Welcome to Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. This is my newest addition to my lineup of non-traditional sandwiches. Yeah, non-traditional. This is a red cabbage, vegan burger, vegan bacon and tomato and lettuce sandwich. Kind of pretty, huh? So yeah, that's what we have on it. We have sprouted grain on the bottom, Ezekiel, and then we have tomatoes, and we have grilled red cabbage. That's why it has its beautiful color, because when you grill it, you do not lose the color. And then we have a homemade veggie patty, and then we have store-bought vegan bacon and more tomatoes. Okay? And just because I don't feel like dealing with 2 pieces of bread, I'm going to eat this with a fork. So that'll be non-traditional as well, right? I guess you could just call me Miss Non-Traditional Vegan. Yeah, so how do you think, how does it look to you? Well, I'm going to tell you how it tastes in one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. I've eaten half of the sandwich. It's really delicious. The red cabbage has heat on it, and it has Himalayan sea salt, and I can taste that coming through. The density of the veggie burger is perfect. I like the addition of the cheese, although it's not very strong. The bacon is delightful. I mean, everything about this sandwich is just good. It's got a lot of different things going on. I think next time though, that I will, after I take the red cabbage off the grill, I'm going to chop it up before I add it to the sandwich. Okay guys, I think I just heard the sandwich call my name, so I gotta go see what it wants. Have a beautiful day. And if you like this sandwich, you should check out my other video on the bok choy sandwich and the collard green sandwich. Yeah, I have some, off the chain, off the block sandwiches. And some lemon and some pepper and Himalayan sea salt. I'll show it to you in a few minutes. Peace. So what I was trying to think of was organic coconut aminos. For some reason that just would not come into my brain. Anyway, I'm going to use that instead of the suggested soy sauce or tamari sauce. I've seasoned this very lightly because I really like baby back bok choy. I put a little bit of oil in the skillet, and I put in the liquid aminos. I think if you use a tamari, you'll get a browner choice. Tastes like a completely different vegetable. But what I've learned is, I might do it this way for the sake of presentation. Cut it whole and cook it whole. But I think for the bulk of the dish, I want to cut off the tops, and I don't want to overcook them, because as you can see, the base is thicker. It requires more heat. All that heat is going to pretty much mutilate your greens. So that's just my suggestion. I would cook some of them whole, but I thought they should be married, and they are. Have a great day, Red, Black, Green, and Vegan.